So my view is that the board ought to be very involved in helping to define the strategy.
Well, you said the word help. Can you clarify that?
Yeah. So, so everyone is going to need to feel like they are a stakeholder and have some ownership. Otherwise, you won't get the board engagement, right? If the board feels like the executive director just expects them to rubber stamp whatever's put on the table in front of them, and I'm going to come to you and tell you, here's the plan. I don't need your input. I just need you to nod your head and check the box, and we're good, and off we go. That happens. We see that, all the time. That's not atypical, but you're not going to have any board buy-in, and you're not going to have any authentic energy and momentum around the other ambassador-type roles that they need to play on behalf of the organization and to help you with fundraising and all the other things that a board member can do. Because they aren't a stakeholder in that. They don't have any skin in that game. It wasn't their creation that they were a part of. Now, that doesn't mean, we've also seen the situations where boards kind of get out over their skis and decide they're going to take control of running the organization and define everything and expect the staff just to follow along and nod their heads. That's not the right answer either. Then you'll start losing good talent and all the people that you count on to really execute that strategy and make the mission effective. So it's not an either or, but I do believe that's where the board needs to lean in versus getting down into the weeds around all the tactics of the execution. There are organizations that need board members to roll up their sleeves more at a tactical level, and I'm not discounting that. That is very real, and there are appropriate ways to do that. But by and large, I do think it's better for that board to feel empowered to go into the deep end of the pool on the strategy. And that's where all their wisdom and expertise really comes into play. What I've often seen in board interactions with staff around strategic questions and stuff like that, board members often have a great set of life experiences that they are bringing to the table, and they've been involved in some amazing things that have happened in their commercial lives and the other ways that they have been engaged throughout their lives. They come into the nonprofit boardroom and sit down at that table, and all that goes out the window. And they become very risk averse and passive and aren't willing to really roll up their sleeves and ask the hard questions around strategy development and really dig into the meat. And I think you want them to do that. I think you want to find a way to really light a fire under them about taking this as seriously as they take any aspect of their work life or the other major initiatives that they may be involved with in their community, and figure out how to plug in at a very meaningful level around that strategy development.